So good afternoon everyone, and welcome back over here to Seaworld Orlando. I decided to come on over today because it is the official start of spring break. I am very curious to see how busy it is. And I'll tell you right now, it's very busy. Just to get through temperature screening and to security checkpoint, there was a line that pretty much took probably 15 to 25 minutes to get through. I cannot remember the exact time I got in line. So I have a feeling it's going to be very busy. I was kind of hoping I would get on a couple of rides today, but I don't think that'll be the case. So I think what we're also going to do is we're going to go check out some of the new stuff they have to offer, because just recently they've been going through and updating some things. So like the lighthouse behind me, completely redone. The mural, we already checked out the mural. They do have updated stuff in the shark wreck reef like area thing. And there's a couple of new shops open. So I think we're going to check that out. Also go over and check out a little bit of Icebreaker. And just check out some of the wait times, see how busy it actually is at SeaWorld today. So I always come down towards the waterfront area, down where the Seven Seas Food Festival still goes on. And I always walk by the Dolphin Nursery, and I will tell you, they really are promoting social distancing at the Dolphin Nursery area, because there is a line and they wait for someone to leave before they let you go up to the glass. You know, normally this area, usually you'd just be able to walk right in. But yeah, so definitely is busy just because of how long the line is just to see them. So I decided, like I said, to just head on over to Icebreaker first, just to see if there's any sort of, maybe anything happening today, maybe some soft openings, but fortunately it doesn't look like it today, because I can see over there, it looks like you got a bunch of guys working on the transfer table slash launching mechanism, and I see a bunch of guys over hanging out by the trains themselves. So I guess unfortunately right now, no Icebreaker soft opening. Still no official opening date yet, but I do know they've just started really picking up the testing on it. So that's a big thing about it, is that their testing is really ramped up since they started working on it again. I think just about 3 or 4 months ago they started working on it again, because for a while it just sat with nothing happening. But just recently, the last couple times we've come, they've been testing it. So hope maybe see a test run today. If not, it's not the end of the world. Plus, when Icebreaker does run and they get these walls down to the right, it's gonna be a fantastic view, because then you're gonna be able to watch it go up that vertical spike. And also you watch it come in after it makes its run through the layout. Also, I like the fact that it looks like when you exit, you will have the coaster going over your head. Like I said, I don't know if they're gonna be doing any test runs today. It doesn't look like it. Looks like they're doing a lot of little work on other things. They got all their stuff set up. They got their water test dummies and all that stuff. Like I said, last time I came, you've got the walkers here. Got the whole queue, and that's a lot of queue actually for it. Now I am hoping, because this does have 2 trains on it, luckily they'll run 2 trains most of the time, it will be a lot, won't be as long. Now I do anticipate when it does open, you're probably looking at a couple of hours of wait times. But again, I do love the logo and the entrance point, because if you look at Icebreaker's entrance point, this is where you'll enter for the regular general queue and then their quick queue. Be interested to see if they do soft openings like they did for Tigress way back in the day. Plus it's a cool view, because then you get the top hat right there in the background. See, like I said, then you do have the new re-theme from Mango Joe's to Altitude Burgers over here now. So this has, like, it's more burgers. They've got a really interesting burger in the fact they've got a like one with mozzarella sticks on it and everything else. So it looks really good. I would try to get it today, but they are using both sides, so it is a little longer today. So unfortunately that's just how it is today with the wait times and the crowds. So, and this will be an amazing view of the coaster when it does open. You'll get a lot of good views. It has some good air time. I don't remember these netting being here, but again, you are going over a walkway, so you do need the netting to help out with that. But man, I tell you what, this thing is very close. Like, you stand right here, the coaster goes right past you. So, because I've came the one time and had actually a cool run through. I waited like 30 minutes just for one test run. So, but yeah, nothing really going on this side of the world, because you still don't have Icebreaker yet. Should have been open last year, but unfortunately, with all the with COVID stuff and like financial issues, they had to wait a little longer so they could pay it off. So just making a quick stop at the Sesame Street Land, I have a feeling this is probably going to be one of the busier areas, because with this being like the kiddie area, you're going to have a lot of people over here with little ones. These have also a lot of smaller attractions, so it'll be interesting to see like how busy it is walking through Sesame Street Land. Now I will say what is pretty interesting is they've actually put out benches and tables out here in this little grassy area, so that's a good thing. I like that a lot. Yeah, just walking by Abby's Flower Tower, Slimy Slider, You see the line is out the door right here. I mean, a lot of it's also gotta remember they do have all the social distancing going on. But yeah, look at all that's the line for Grover's Soapbox Derby cars. So it gets out the door as well, but they put up this weird wall for it. So but yeah, out the door right here. I think you're looking at probably 5 to 10 minute wait for this at the most. It is a very long train, so it's probably not as long, but still very much busy through here. Well, despite the fact that those rides are very busy, it looks like they closed off a couple of rides back here, and the Cookie Drop for Cookie Monster, and Big Bird's Twirl and Whirl. So the little teacup ride and the drop tower little ride here, these are closed. But it looks like Elmo's Train over there is open, so maybe that's why the other rides are a little busy. And like the playground area is closed, but that's only just because I think a lot of that's for the COVID stuff. A lot of it's maybe for COVID as well because of the touching the wheel, like the little like spinning thing for it. Well, now that we've gone through Sesame Street Land, I think we're gonna head towards Infinity Falls in Mako to see what are the wait times for those like, because those are going to be start getting to your bigger attractions that you have to offer here. So plus also with it being a warmer day today like it has been, or like what today is, I expect Infinity Falls to be kind of a long wait. The same thing with like Journey into Atlantis and stuff. Alright, let's see, Infinity Falls. This was closed the last couple times we came due to their refurbishment. It's the newest attraction here. It won't be any time soon once Icebreaker opens. Let's see what the wait time is for this thing. Also, looks like they've readjusted the water and you get splashed. Oh, this is a splash zone now for Infinity Falls. Holy crap. Wow. Wow. Alright, so Infinity Falls is posting a 65-minute wait. Now, I think a lot also is they can't fill all of the ride, like all the seats in the attraction, so that may be making the line a little longer. So it does look like Seaworld does require that while you go on a water ride, you must keep your mask on. So I would say a big thing to make sure you do, if you come to any of these parks, especially with it getting warmer, always carry those second or third mask with you no matter what you do, so that if you do say go like on Infinity Falls, which is a very soaking attraction, you don't have to worry about wearing a wet mask the rest of the day. Alright, walking up into Mako, and now what's pretty interesting is that a lot of these little carnival games that they have right here usually are over by Mako, like where the entrance, but it looks like they've moved a lot of them to help with like the gathering of the crowds and stuff, and also to keep this area kind of clear, it looks like. But I am anticipating a 50 to 60 minute wait for Mako. That's what my guess is. Okay, I was a little high on that. It's about a 45-minute wait right now for Mako. Not too bad. But again, I think it would be way less if they were loading every single seat, which they can't do right now because of everything going on. So I'm going to show you guys something really cool that I think I'm going to get at some point. They are kind of expensive. This little coaster wooden cutout thing. So what it is, it's little, like, it's a Mako car that's like wood that you can cut out, and like it's like a stand on it and everything. And so you can actually build one of these so that it comes in like a case like this. It is, however, $50, but it is pretty cool. It is very big too. So I think at some point I'm going to try to get all the ones they have here at Seaworld, because I think they have this one. I think they also have Manta, Kraken, and this one. I'm pretty sure when Icebreaker opens, they'll have that one too. So I would like to get all four at some point. Alright, so something I want to go ahead and do is I do want to do the Shark Encounter, which is like the aquarium for the sharks. They have been updating stuff gradually, little by little, and updating like the experience. So I want to go in here and check out all the updates they have for it, because I don't think it's a lot of updates, but it's just enough. Well, the first thing I noticed is they've completely redone the floor. It's a lot more grippy, so I'm pretty sure when it rains it won't be that bad. But as you walk into the first of the aquariums that you walk through, they've completely redone everything. There's new kind of lighting. All this stuff. It looks like they've redone these as well. Oh look, little black tip right there. Oh, they've moved a lot of the little sharks into this one. But I love the look. It's actually really cool. I like this a lot. So I think I figured out what it was. Is they changed this. It used to be carpet, and now it's like new flooring altogether. Like it's almost concrete, but painted concrete. But this is the thing that I saw was new. Look at so this is where like they show you the size of the different sharks they have, and what they've actually done is they've actually put lighting behind it to see it better. Because I can tell you when I've been through this before, it's hard to see it all. So I like the work they did in here. I mean, it's just a little subtle, but it's something nice and it feels fresh and clean. Like I said, especially this flooring. This flooring, I don't know why, I'm like really obsessed with. Oh, and they did put a brand new sign up that says sharks under attack. It says over 100 million sharks are killed every year by people to make shark fin soup. But then they give you a listing of everything else that kills them, that kills people. Oh yeah, they've definitely redone all of this. And definitely I think there's new lighting and stuff in here as well. I like this. It's just, I know it's just a little wrap on it, but for some reason it makes it pop more, and it feels like they've really cleaned up these like drastically. Like I really like it now. Like it just, I don't know if it's anything really major done or I just haven't been in here in so long, but I love the look of it now. It really feels like you're underwater, like you're sunken. It's actually really nice. Also, I do know this area right here is where the restaurant is that you can go and eat, and you sit right next to the window for the sharks. Oh look, little stingrays. Okay, so that is another thing you guys could check out while you are here at SeaWorld, especially if you're going to be here during the busier seasons, especially as we get through the rest of spring break, as we go into summer. As these parks start getting busier and busier again, that's a really cool thing to go do. Again, gets you out of the sun, gets you out of the heat, and it's a pretty cool thing to check out because you get to go right through the tube into the aquarium for the sharks, and so you're under the water and they kind of just swim right over you. Well, I'm just gonna kind of keep on working away from the shark area because I had to stop and get a bottle of water because I was bad and didn't bring mine. I didn't realize how hot it was gonna be today. Just gonna head on down, go right through the Antarctic area. I want to see how long the wait is for the penguin ride, and then go over to see what Kraken's wait is, and then depending on when, how long all those are, I might not be able to do anything just because of how long the lines are today, just because how busy it is. Well, I already have a feeling, so I'm gonna put my guests out there. So I was off on the Mako's wait time. So for the penguin encounter ride, I can't remember what the exact name is. Emperor of the Penguin, I think it is. I'm gonna say it's 55 to an hour again. Well, I was off by almost 10 minutes. 70 minutes for it. I think this is for the ride as well, I'm sure. I think it's just, no, I think it's just the penguin exhibit. I don't think they have the ride going right now again. Okay, so walking up to Journey into Atlantis. It's an hour wait. That's what it's posting over there. Now again, I anticipated that with this being the a water ride. I knew it was gonna be a little bit longer of a wait, but it's about an hour for Journey to Atlantis. Well, Kraken Unleashed, which is the new generation of this attraction. It's a 40-minute wait right now. Again, they're not loading every single seat anymore, so that is a big reason why. But I'm not sure. It looked like they're running 2 trains. I can't tell. One just pulled into the station. I think they've got to be running 2 trains. If they're only running 1 train, that's kind of ridiculous. But what a lot of people don't realize, oh yeah, they are running the 2nd train. What a lot of people don't know is that Kraken Unleashed was actually, this version was actually designed around having a VR headset on your head. And I'll tell you, it did not work very well. It only lasted maybe a couple months before they completely got rid of it. So, but I do love the new generation of Kraken. I love all the new painting they did. But 40 minutes for it, yeah, kind of long. So again, it is very busy today. Be aware that if you come during spring break right now, it is going to be on the busier side just because of the fact that you have more social distancing. You don't have anything else. Plus, this is normally a normal busy time. So you're already on top of everything else, being longer waits for stuff. You're already going to be also limiting the number of people coming in the park. And also, it's just busy. This is a busy season. We're about to go into this heavy spring break, which we were closed for. They were all closed. All these parks were closed down last year for. And most of the summer will probably be pretty busy as well because people are able to start traveling again. So I decided to take a quick little walk down towards the SeaWorld rescue side where they have the sea turtles and the manatees. See if this is kind of busy back here, and it's really not that busy. So it's actually kind of nice through here. If you're looking, like I said, to kind of get away from the crowds, this is a really nice area. It's also got another indoor attraction of sorts with the sea turtle rescue thing, which talks about like the sea turtles, like from birth, traveling through the ocean, the dangers they face. Oh, I always keep forgetting that they have the little tiny baby gators through here. They have baby American alligators through here. So this is SeaWorld Rescue, so there's where a lot of their sea turtles and their manatees are. And actually talk about if they've had any manatees that are currently here that they've had to rescue because they're injured, orphaned, or sick. So what I meant is that the Turtle Trek thing right here is actually something that's like a show that you actually get to experience, and they get to tell you more and more about the turtles that they've rescued, so their manatees as well. And then over in this area, they also have the dolphin underwater viewing area, which is where they have this big dolphin cove area that they have, and you can actually come over here and go and see underneath where they have some of the dolphins where they play and stuff. So just kind of walk you around. So this is the Key West area of SeaWorld. And so this is where they have the dolphins. This is where you can actually do a dolphin encounter where you can actually learn how they train the dolphins. They take some pretty cool photos of you guys out there. I mean, I think it's like $30 to do it. You get to pet them, they show you how they train them, and it's just a pretty unique experience altogether. Well, then just kind of walking around. So then you also have the Stingray Lagoon area right here. So this is where you can actually touch stingrays. You can actually buy food as well and actually feed them. Now they're a little weird to feed because you have to hold it between your fingers and put it underneath the water, and they suck it up like a vacuum. But it looks like they have been doing some work in this area, repainting and all that stuff. They do also have like the barriers out here to keep 6 feet distancing between you and the next party. Try to keep everyone socially distanced as well as possible. But yeah, they definitely have repainted a lot of stuff over here, because I don't remember all this being as bright and colorful as it has been in years past. So I really like what they've been doing. They've been gradually doing little things here and there to help keep SeaWorld be top notch. Alright, so this is the ride I was curious about what it was going to be for the wait time. Manta is posting a 75 minute wait. That is the longest wait in the park by far. It looks like they're only loading one side, so that means they're only running 2 trains at the most. When on a day like today, you're probably gonna need to run both the loading stations and all 3 of your trains, but I mean, it is what it is, unfortunately. It is busy, it's spring break for you. A lot of people are finally traveling again because they feel comfortable to travel now, even in the midst of a pandemic, because things are starting to happen, people are getting vaccinated. And so it's just getting busier because of that. So if you are curious, the little wooden poster cutout that I showed you over at Mako with the with like that, like you can build and looks like the car. Manta has one as well. I didn't show it to you because a lot of people were in there because people were just getting off the attraction. But those are really cool. So they're about $50 each. Maybe at some point I will try to get the ones I have here. So it's about gonna try to go all like $200. However, though, it does. I also do get a discount for being a gold pass member here. So we might try to get those. I would really hope if they brought an icebreaker one, I'd be all for that one, and probably the Mako one, because I like Mako. Mako's my favorite ride here at SeaWorld. But it might change with icebreaker. We never know. So, but I might try to get a couple of those. So kind of unfortunate I didn't get a chance to ride anything. Just because there was not a whole, like the lines are very long. I just wanted to see what the crowd levels were like and check out a couple of the new things, especially with the shark encounter area. I like that new shark encounter, like I like the flooring, I like the new lighting, I like all the new like pieces they put in. It looks really good. Something I didn't show you, I'll show you really quick, is they've rebranded the ice cream shop around the corner up here. So if you are heading around the corner here, like you are going to be heading towards Dolphin Nursery, this ice cream shop, I can't remember what it used to be called. They have rebranded and rethemed it, or renamed it. That's going to be Eddie's Ice Cream Parlor. So the Eddie's Ice Cream brand, so that's what they're selling here, is the Eddie's Ice Cream brand. It looks like they have some pretty cool milkshakes, so maybe on a not busier day, kind of check them out, see what they have to offer. So I didn't show you guys, I poked at it, but look at the new lighthouse paint job. That's really stinking nice, actually. I really like that a lot. I knew they were doing that work. Now I can't wait for them to put all the water back in. It looks like they're been starting to fill it back up a little bit, but I liked when they had the water here because they always had everything splashing and stuff. But I love the new lighthouse. Alright, so I am going to call it a day from SeaWorld, and I know I didn't get to ride anything. There wasn't a lot to see. It is just a very busy day out, but I did want to give you guys an idea of how busy it can get at SeaWorld, even with the restriction on how many people come in the park. I will tell you again, make sure though, before you ever get here, you could buy those tickets online and make those reservations online. That'll make it so much easier getting into this park. You can also upgrade to all-day dining, which is something that if you're going to be here all day, I think is a good worth of your money, because it's like $30 for all day, and you can eat once every hour. So it's pretty good. That's a pretty good deal in my book. And make sure, like, if you would like Quick Queue, you can add that on. I think it'd be cheaper. You could do it all as a bundle, and they would be able to do that. So make sure you go online before you ever get here to make those reservations, buy those tickets, and everything else. So, but with all that being said, as I do head up from a very busy day here at SeaWorld Orlando, I will see y'all next time.